Yo, all right, so here's a few things to do for like tennis elbow and into the shoulder and just grab a corner of your house kind of thing. I'm gonna use a tennis ball to start. I have these all over the house. So I've got other little toys that you can buy, like this is a Gizmo by Theracane. And then there's the Theracane here and the foam roll, and this is one of my favorites. And it's a mace or just a club bell. I know I bought this on Amazon. So we'll get to this in a little bit, but for now, just take and start rolling that tennis ball and getting that loose, gripping and relaxing. Do this in all the different spots. You don't want to get in there too deep yet. We just want to get the muscles kind of relaxed. So you can see how I'm not relaxed there because I'm twisting. Kind of let that go and there'll be no, see when I'm not relaxing, you can definitely see that there's some tension there. We want to bring that up. And you can do this on a wall too. So you set it here and then just start going in. That's what I'd recommend to start. Yeah, that was my knee. And now, if things are really bad, this is like blood flow restriction. You've seen this probably on working out and some other things. So you can just take this, hang on to it like you would see in a movie in a drug dealer, and just start wrapping things up, get in the way of your heart to wherever that is. Hold that for a little bit, do some movements, and you'll feel this start to go a little bit numb. When that happens, release everything and let the blood flow back in. So whatever blockages, it just kind of burns and runs through. So from the tennis ball to blood flow restriction, treating your blood like a dam, to the Gizmo. So this is something you can just do in the evenings and kind of roll up and down. It also has the other side for trigger points, but I prefer my thumb because I can get in there really well. So you're literally just trying to roll through all of your world and your woes. This isn't trying to really master anything. This isn't trying to release anything. It's just talking to the fascia. So if you can see there, just by wrapping my biceps, there's a bunch of blood coming up to the surface, which means there's a ton in there that's just kind of cranky. So I'll be doing a little more work on that later. To the mace. So the mace is dangerous. It's also like cutting wood. But it's also a really good tool to get down here and just roll up and down on your elbow. Also, if you want to get down on the ground, then come here. So there's tons of little things that we can do, but it's kind of lie in the maintenance. I mean, it's just like getting your world kind of on track. It doesn't happen when you go to the doctor. It happens before, and we need some help with that, and then we go to the doctor and we do whatever they say, then we feel better. Like, this stuff has to be done almost every day. It does have to be done in some capacity every day. You notice I'm doing left and right, it's just because of where I'm sitting. So if we want a little more motion in that arm to kind of come up because the elbow's really just not getting anything, and the deltoid, the center part of that deltoid is pinching or hurting, or like every time we go to lift here, we get that burning sensation or that sort of weakness or pain. We're gonna go into the subscap, come on down here, and with this hand, I really want you to reach. So you're like, what's that Addams Family hand where it's just kind of moving around all the time? That's you. We're just gonna kind of come forward here, back here, And this is right underneath my shoulder blade. So here is moving around, like this goes into my back. That's where I start the foam roll. And then I get that thing right behind it. And I kind of support pressure here, so I'm not putting all of my body weight on there, because that can tend to hurt, and then we tense up and we don't get in. So back and forth here, and just roll your hand around like the Addams Family hand. And you'll feel it yourself, and then you can combine both, and you'll feel yourself really get in there. And that, in a perfect world, would help to relieve some of the extra deltoid. So that's, we can get to the Theracane later. You can also take this ball and get in there here as well. Okay? So that's 6 minutes of fun. That's some blood flow restriction. That's some tennis ball massage. That's some Gizmo massage. And then that's some foam rolling and how to use that mace in more than just a way to throw it around. I hope that helps. Let me know how you feel about that.